It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Yankees and the Colorado Rockies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Number 22 is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left. MLB Network comes at the plate, Austin Jackson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Yankees, center
Here's
fielder,
the first pitch to him.
Jackson.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Right side. Throw to first is in time for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
0-2, the count's a Posey.
The count?
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
We're just underway here in Denver. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the... Herman Marquez will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. Pence is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I've got an eye on Troy Tulowitzki. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Standing in now, Brooks Robinson. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. On to third, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there. Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third.
No, he got it.
And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. First delivery to him on the way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Jackson. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will make it all the way around to score. And cue up the organ music because there was some treacherously bad defense on that play. And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. He swings and lines it to left. Pence is there, and he'll make the catch to... Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Longoria.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So striding in, Andrew McCutcheon. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate now, Wade Boggs. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run.
What an amazing home run we just witnessed, and lucky for us, we're going to take a look at it again with Show Track. And as the numbers come in, the projected distance of that blast, over 490 feet. That's right up there with the longest home runs we've ever seen.
Hard liner to center field. Jackson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting ninth. Pitcher.
Stepping into the box, number 22. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and he leaves another pitch over the plate here. This one's sent high in the air out to deep left center field. And for the 3rd time this afternoon, he has surrendered a home run.
That one definitely worth looking at again with our Show Track technology. One of the biggest home runs we've seen in a while, and the projected distance confirms it exactly 480 feet. There aren't many guys that can put a ball out there like that.
And the Rockies just keep right on rolling as this ought to be extra bases again. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Brooks Robinson. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Mike Piazza hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Jim Hitchcock. Enters from the pen in just the second inning. So they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A two-run home run for Troy Tulowitzki. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. In now for Colorado, Ken Griffey. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ken Griffey.
First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
He's set, and the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the fifth ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is in there with a one-out triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra base.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center as this lead got even wider.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their sixth home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. And that's through for a hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box, Tony Gwynn. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Martinez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further. Wow, we really got to see some elite speed burning around the base paths on that play. He came all the way around to score rather easily, and that top speed on show track makes me think we should start saying he's in scoring position when he's at first base. Line toward the alley in left center. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Throw won't get him.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McCutchen going back. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long flyout. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And
as he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and show track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Bullet back up the middle. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there.
Up next for
Here's the
Colorado,
Hall of Famer Wade
third
Boggs.
baseman,
2 home
Wade
runs in 2 at-bats
Boggs.
so far and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Ready with another. Another 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting
Standing in, Hunter
left fielder,
Pence.
Hunter
First pitch
Pence.
coming. Here it is. Here's a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Jim Hitchcock. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not Ready for another chance? Lenny
Leading off for the
Dykstra.
Rockies.
He made it to third on a triple in his
fielder,
previous appearance.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hard hit ball to second. Hannock's got it. And there's one down now.
The batter, number 22.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 22. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fast.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And it's gone as they add still another.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seem like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matty V, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Line towards center field. Jackson will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Now from Coors Field, number 22, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
And the curveball is swung on and missed, and a good pitch there results in a strikeout to begin the afternoon.
Batting second.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way out in front. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Got him. Couldn't do a thing with the palm ball there, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2. Now batting, Edgar Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Edgar Martinez.
Line drive to left. Pence has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting second, left fielder.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
And that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our Show Track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
In now, Troy Tulowitzki. Hit the other way out toward right field. McCutchen is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Ken Griffey. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Griffey.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive to left. Pence is going to have room out there as he puts. So, cleanup hitter, Brandon Belt. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Brandon Belt.
Strike 2. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Evan Longoria.
Hit on the ground out to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Wade Boggs. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat.
Wade Boggs.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into second, but the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
First pitch coming, here it is. Hard hit ball to short, and that's through for a base hit. Long throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on Show Track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close.
Into the box now, number 22. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
From the stretch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes.
And gone up into the second deck.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Stepping in now, Tony Gwynn.
No, foul ball.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Boy, this guy right here on that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb. And as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
Digging in now, Brooks Robinson. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the bleachers and gone.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking, we really avoided a worse fate. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. The relay to third now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Catch is made by Jackson. Tagging is the runner from third. And the throw in gets away from him.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Wade Boggs. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
High and deep to right. McCutchen going back to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track. Number 23 will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Next for New York, Hunter Pence. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Jim Hitchcock. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Hit down the line at first. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Digging in the switch hitter, number 22. He singled his last time up.
Pitcher, number 22.
First pitch on its way. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. Digging hard, he's headed for third. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
You don't really expect a leadoff hitter, especially a rookie, to hit for power, but he blasts this thing. And when he rounds first, he's thinking triple all the way. And those young legs helped him get there, too.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Jackson. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might.
A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely free.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into third base with a triple. His third hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Piazza, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great.
And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So one away now in the Colorado third.
Troy
And danger
Tulowitzki.
now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Now here's the pitch. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second, Tulowitzki heading for Tulowitzki will make it to third with a triple. Into the box now, Ken Griffey. 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And it's gone into the bleachers.
Now batting.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Pence has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Into the box, number 23. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by, no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it, and that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why, as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second. Bullet back up the middle. Jackson is there to make the catch and mercy. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
Settling in now, Joe Panik. He popped out in his first trip. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender, 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Joe Panic goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Here it comes, 0-2. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Oh, and he misses it.